Yes, your boy Ruff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys. Man, today we're gonna be back with how to awaken equipment. You guys know, every single year I made this video. You guys know, 2024 is the new year, so I'm gonna make a updated equipment awakening. You guys know, YouTube algorithm, they see 2023, they're not going to click on it. So every year I'm going to make an updated version. And as the game gets bigger, more people are going to be trying to understand what equipments are and equipment awakenings are and everything like that, which is why I always make an updated guides on certain things like this, Zenkai Awakenings, beginner's guide. It's because there's new players every single year. You know, this game is getting bigger, 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 bigger. So I always got to make an updated guide. So if you guys are an OG, and you guys just want to watch, you know, help me get some bread, you know, I appreciate it. But it's really for the new players that gonna come by over this whole year. They're gonna probably watch this video, so I'm gonna make a guide for them and everything like that. So if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and let's get straight to the video. So what is equipment awakening? Equipment awakening is basically when a old equipment that's been really outdated basically gets an upgrade. It's basically just an upgrade of that same equipment. So for example, how they determine which equipment gets equipment awakened, they just pick random. It kind of flows with type of theme that they're kind of doing for that month or whatever. They drop an equipment awakening. Say for example, it's a future tag related, they're getting a lot of future buffs. They might drop an equipment that helps future buffs, and they might just awaken an old equipment from back like a couple years ago, and they try to make it stronger so it can be more viable for the meta now compared to what it was back then. So that's basically what equipment awakening is. Think of it as like a Zenkai, just for equipment. So I'm gonna show you guys what you guys need to do to get equipment and how to do it and everything like that. I'm gonna walk you through a whole process, and I'm actually gonna do one for an example as well. So yeah, so if you guys want to know where to find all the equipment that has been awakened throughout this whole game's lifespan, what you want to do here is, say you start from the home screen, you just want to go to like characters tab, then go to the equipment, and then you're going to see all your equipment here. You guys see that these are, you can tell these are equipments that's been awakened is by the way like they're shaped. You guys see how they got that little like extra stuff on that gold equipment boulder, like that little light gold thing. Those are equipment awakenings. So you can tell like they got that little extra little, it looks more like a square than more of like a round thing. Then that's the equipment awakening. So you guys can click up top here, equipment awakenings, and these are all the equipment awakenings, all the equipment that has gotten the equipment awakening throughout this game's lifespan. So this is the first one I got the equipment awakening, and then this is like the latest newest one that they just did there. So those are all the equipment that has equipment awakening. And now the process is, how do you do equipment awakenings, right? Equipment awakenings, they have these certain equipments, certain resources that you need to collect that's in a given game mode that you guys need to actually play and get, so you guys can even get your chance to even do a equipment reroll in a sense. So say we take a look at, let's pick one for example. So I'm gonna show you guys one for example that I'm going to show throughout this video. We're gonna pick this one, right? You guys see how this is a memory, right? And it says like you need this memory thing, and if we actually click in there, these are the requirements that you need just to do an equipment awakening. Now equipment awakening is just like a regular equipment. You don't know what you're gonna get as your first slot. You don't know if you're gonna get like a terrible first slot or a really good good first slot. It's just like a regular equipment. There isn't no way of making the first slot be a higher roll. There isn't no way of upping that chance. It's all RNG random based as well. So it takes more resources than a regular equipment, but it also gives you the same random generator thing, which sucks. That's why a lot of people doesn't do equipment awakenings, because it costs a lot of resources and there isn't nothing where you're up your chance of getting a high roll in that first slot, especially with the godly equipments now. All right, like this first slot is even more important to do, because if you don't have a high enough first slot, the equipment's not going to hit godly. So really important. But yeah, you guys see all these equipment here. You guys see this equipment here, which you need a resource, this memory here. Then you need this fragment blue one. And then you also need this right here, this rare fragment. Now where the question is, where do you get these? Where can you possibly get these? Now there's only one stage that you guys can do. There's only one mode that you can do in order to get these resources, to get those resources, which will be Zenkai USTR. So Zenkai USTR is like basically PvE game mode that you play against the boss and you defeat, and then you get these certain resources, right? So this is the Zenkai USTR rush. What you guys do here, I think it refreshes every 2 weeks. So you guys do here is play this. Once you guys play this, you guys will get these certain rewards in here. So you guys see here, whenever you guys clear these, you get these Zenkai rush medals, and then you guys just get rush medals. So those are the 2 currencies that you get from this mode. And what you guys do from this mode, get these currencies, you guys are able to exchange them to get those resources that I showed you in that one equipment, awakening equipment that I was just showing you back then. So then what you guys will go, after you guys complete the Zenkai USTR, you guys will go down here to the recommended tab. You just go to exchange shop, then go to the recommended tab, and scroll all the way down to where it says Zenkai USTR. And those currencies that you get, you guys can go to other. And first, you guys got to get a memory. You guys got to get a memory, right? You guys got to get a memory just for you to reroll. So, say for example, like that one equipment, right? I will have to go and exchange one, and one memory means it only rerolls for one equipment of that awakening. So there's only one chance. So if you're trying to do multiple rerolls, you need multiple of these memories things. So that costs a lot. So like if you're trying to do 30 different equipment rerolls, you gotta get 30 of these, right? So that costs a lot. Then after that, you guys got to get the required souls from it, which is in order to get those souls, those rare fragments, those fragment souls, you guys got to scroll all the way down and exchange it for a rare fragment, and also the regular fragments as well. So there's also another stage, there's also another way for you guys to get fragments, which is every time Legends Weekend starts, there is an event here. I think I can show you because it's actually a Monday. There is an event here, but I think it's disappeared, where it's called the Special Weekend Choices, and you guys can play this and get that one right here. You guys see that one on the right? That's a fragment medal, and you guys can do those every single weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the Legends Weekend. And then what you guys can do is exchange that to get fragments as well. So I just wanted to show you guys those things as well and everything like that in terms of the fragments and the memories where you guys get it. So play Zenkai USTR to get those currencies, those rush medals. Then you guys can exchange it to get memory, and then you can get your fragments as well, and then play that little mode, that event every single Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then you guys will be good to go in terms of building up your Zenkai USTR medals and resources. So once you guys get a good amount of those, right, now how do you do the equipment awakening? So now what you do here is you got to go here. So say for example, I want to focus on this equipment, right? So now we got the memory, we got the regular fragments, and then now we got the rare fragments. So now what do we do next? So next we get the required number of these up top. Now in here we got to add some more stuff. So now in order for us to perform one equipment awakening, we need that equipment that we're trying to awaken to, we need that rank minimum A+ or higher. So say for example you have this equipment at S or Z, those can work as well. You can use those. It doesn't have to be strictly A. It's got to be the minimum rank of that equipment has to be A. Any rank that's higher than A can be used as well. Just the minimum that it can be is A. It can't be B, it can't be C, D, E. It can't be that. You gotta be A, S, Z, Z+. Golly, I don't know why you guys put a Z or Z+ in there, but to each their own, right? So then you pick one, right? You pick one of these. That's a good equipment to use. Now for this other one, this is saying that any rarity that's silver or higher, and if the rank is B or higher, you can use to fill in this, and you just need 4 random equipment. So you guys see here I have multiple equipments that's in the golds, right? A's and S ranks or higher that I can use, that I can randomly pick. So here I don't really care about this equipment because I was using this equipment to do an equipment awakening of that equipment I'm using there. So I'll just pick these 2 here. So we got all the requirements, right? You guys see it. We got the memory from Zenkai USTR, we got the fragments from Zenkai USTR, and then we got the rare fragments from Zenkai USTR. And then in terms of getting these equipments, and you're curious to see like where to get these equipments, you guys can click on this button here where it says how to get. So you guys see here the memory tells you that this can only be obtained from Zenkai USTR. If you're trying to find this equipment specifically, this can come from the equipment metal exchange shop, the Z metal exchange shop, or this one equipment collection stage where you have a chance of getting these equipment, that equipment from there. Then for the fragments, it has it from that currency that I told you that by playing the Legends Weekend thing, you guys can get fragment medals here. You guys can exchange it for more. Then you also get this from the rush medals, and then even the rare fragments is the same thing from there, and then the Zenkai rush medals as well. You can get it from Hoi Poi, but Hoi Poi isn't there every single time. It's always there 4th anniversary, like the anniversary and the Legends Fest. So Legends Fest about to be over. So those are really the main consistently ways of getting the fragments and all that stuff. So once you got everything down here, you just want to click confirm. They're going to ask you, hey, it's going to cost this amount of Zenny. This is what you're going to use. It's basically just confirming that these are the stuff that you want to put in to have a chance of re-rolling that equipment. So then you click awaken. It does this little equipment awakening thing. And then boom. This is the equipment that you get. So this first slot is a D slot. This basically is terrible. And if you want to do more of these, you got to get more of the rare exchange shop and the rare metals, the rare fragments. I meant rare fragments, and then the memory. And you got to just rinse and repeat. So I just click auto select, do that. And I'm just going to do 5 of these, for example. Right. Which is why you guys see like these rolls are terrible. Which is why a lot of people don't do them. But just, just want to show you guys how to do it, just in case you guys are trying to get into that aspect of the game of getting stronger equipments. But you guys see the amount of resources that you're taking to do this, and you're getting low ranks. It's pretty bad. So as a new player, a lot of people as a new player tends to shy away from this because just look, we did 5 of these. That took a lot of resources, and I got like terrible first slots, and I can't even upgrade it to get to a Z plus or a gold or a godly rank. Right, so, but yeah, if you guys are curious to know how to do it, I just wanted to show you guys that video there. And yeah, and that's how you equipment awaken. So yeah, it sucks that that they didn't really make this equipment awakening better. I think that over time they should start adding pity. Like, all right, if you did this equipment over 20 times, they should give you a good first slot roll after 20 times. But they want this to be random. They want you to be able to play the game and play the modes and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's basically how you equipment awakening. And the sucky thing about it is you got to just hope and pray that you get a really good first slot. So you guys see that with my equipment, that these took multiple rerolls. These took like 30 to 40 rolls, 80 rolls. Like it took me like 100 rolls just to get 2 of these to be able to hit the godly number. Right, like these takes a lot of rerolls, and you gotta have a lot of resources to be even to do that, and risk a lot of those terrible equipments just to get it and everything like that. So as a new player, I'll probably say shy away from this for a little bit until you start building your account and everything and start playing the Zenkai USTR more. Then you guys can start having a lot of resources in those, and then you guys are able to do like those 80 equipment awakenings in a row and everything like that, and then you can start doing that. So just equipment video, just because I know, who knows, down the line they might do some crazy thing, then I might just make an updated video. But for now, this is an equipment awakening video. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and your boy Ruff, man, I'm out. Peace.